another band off the Rock and Roll Rebels and the Sunset Strip. Here we have Lypswitch. Now, Lypswitch was one of the first flyers that I ever saw in Hollywood in 1988 when I was visiting to see what the scene was like. And I saw them. I remember it was them and over by the Guitar Center, them and Friction Addiction. I was like, Friction Addiction. I really like that name. And I liked Lypswitch too, because I was like, Lypswitch, that just sounds. And so they always stuck in my head, because that's like the first flyers I ever saw posted on the walls, like covered the walls. So, and I believe Lypswitch was one of them. Anyways, it says here, I'm going to read this. So it says, is it in camera view? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, 1988 to 1991. Danny Whaley, vocals. Mick O'Brien, guitar. David Love, bass. Kevin Agasta, drums. And, oh yeah, I did a guitar lesson video for one of these two songs. I don't know, I think it might be the first song. I'm not sure. I think it's the second song. But a bunch of years back, actually. It's on YouTube. And it's on the playlist Hollywood Rock, my Hollywood Rock City playlist. Rock City Show playlist. Hollywood Rock City Show. Okay, so it says, in memory of Dave Brandani. Let me read that. So that's the bass player. I know that... All right, wait. I believe it's the bass player that passed away. Now I guess this is not him. But anyways, in memory of Dave Brandani, the fifth member of Lypswitch. Maybe that is him though. Origin of name: inspired from a street named Lypswitch in Orlando, Florida, before the move to Los Angeles, California. Influences: Kiss, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Aerosmith, Elvis, The Beatles, The Cult, Black Sabbath, Van Halen, Thin Lizzy. Songwriting style: with our music, when we came up with the underground punk funk street rock thing, that was like their slogan of what style of music they were, by the way. I saw it in an interview, but in their interview on YouTube. See, I'm gonna start that sentence over. Songwriting style: with our music, when we came up with the underground punk funk street rock thing, it was to sort of label ourselves with everything, you know, because sometimes it sounds really heavy, sometimes it kind of sounds mellow, sometimes it sounds funky. And that's from Dave Love, November 1990. Oh, that's from that interview. Okay, yeah, so, okay, the recordings, Sex on the Sun and She's So Psychedelic, were recorded at Sonora West Studios, Burbank, California, and produced by Dino, oh, look at this last name, Papa Nicolau in 1990. We'll leave it at that. Executive produced by Kurt Lorraine for Current Management. Okay, so let's check this out. Now, this band is amazing. One of kind of band that I really wanted to be in, actually. Like, this is what I was intending, like a sort of like post Guns N' Roses band, because it was post Guns N' Roses time, and I moved there in '89 when I was 18, and I was looking for bands that looked or sound somewhere in that ballpark of Bang Tango and LA Guns and Motley Crue and stuff like that. But anyways, let's check it out. Yeah, so Sex on the Sun is the one I did the guitar lesson video for, and the guitar player wrote me about it, and he said I was doing it in I was a half step off. So sorry about that. I should have known it was open G, you know, like that. Anyways, like Guns N' Roses style, you know, but and maybe it even crossed my mind. I'm not sure. But let's check this out. This rocks. I mean, the lyrics on this is just funny lyrics, great, clever lyrics, really catchy, super, super, super catchy band. This part. Yeah. Those lyrics in that chorus are so good. Listen to them real closely next time the chorus comes up. It's really funny. Great Hollywood rock. This part. When you want life, I'll live. That's funny. I love that riff. Had to teach it. It's catchy. Yeah. Man. And this one reminds me of You Spin Me Right Round, the rhythm of it anyways. But rock, you know. This is a weird blend. Catchy. This part. Energy. Awesome. my goodness. Now that band, oh, I wish I wrote those songs. I say that a lot. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of young people checking out these bands now, and 'cause they contact me, or I just see them. They're uploading, and I talk to them and stuff. They're uploaders on YouTube, and they upload like incessantly, just bands from this era, that time right before Nirvana. There's a bunch of young people that have an infatuation with that, and for those people listening to this, like, if you're wondering where's a good place to start, I would actually say that it would be this box set, because these bands that are on here, like, I was a part of the scene, and a lot of these bands I didn't hear, and I'm surprised how good. But the thing is, all these bands weren't even playing around. These bands are very seriously trying to kick your ass, like trying to write some good, catchy hard rock stuff. Like, I remember the whole LA scene was very. I would see all the bands, as a bunch of the bands. You know, when you're flying, they let you in, and the bands. Every time I'd see a band, you didn't see hardly too much disorganized, unless it was like punk rock and they meant it to be that way, or something like the glamour punks, where it's got a bit of chaos to it. But like these hard rock bands, when you went to go see them play, they're like so freaking tight, and their clothes and everything about it, and their moves and their energy, and their audience is youthful, and they're youthful, and it's at the Whiskey or the Roxy or something like that, you know, the and Troubadour, and or Gazaris, and the band's really, you know, you could feel the nervous energy, and but this CD is chock full of songs I wish I wrote. Like, just I was never like a jealous musician, but like, I know most band members are always like, my band's the best. I mean, pretty much everyone I ever played with thinks I'm my band's the best, and everyone I ever talked to, my band's the best. But I have to say, I have a teacher's standpoint, because I've always been a teacher, and so I look at it like, when I'm looking at my students, and if they could play guitar, the guitar lick, and I'm trying to teach them how to do a bend, and if it's like pretty good, I'm like pretty happy with that. So like, if these guys all do good bends, you know, so like, you could be critical, like, well, that guy's moves aren't as good as this guy's moves, or he can hit better notes than that, you know, really, come on. Like, everyone's like totally, out of all these bands, they were all pulling off what they were trying to pull off. And so you're supposed to look at it from their point, the artist's point of view, not your point of view. Well, I would have did it like this. Well, then start your own freaking band, dude. That's why you start a band, because you would have did it like that. All right, so I'm going to do more of these.